Hence, today Australia vs England semi-final to Birmingham at Edgbaston. So that I am considering the probable 11 of England. There should be no changes. They should stick with same playing 11. If you consider the probable 11 of Australia, there should be two changes. Peter Hanscom should come in place of Usman Khawaja, injured player, and Matthew Head can come in place of Glenn Maxwell. So we consider the fantasy tips. Edgbaston is a high score revenue, so that you should cover maximum batsmen. And if you consider the World Cup, there should be more wickets should be taken by the death bowlers. The death bowlers of England should be Jofra Archer and Mark Wood, and Australia should be Mitchell Starc and Pat Cummins. And in wicket keeping, Patrick Hanscom should be better opinion. He should play better knock. And Jason Roy has scored 300 against Australia. This show how clear dominance against Australia team. And Root have out 3 times against Pat Cummins. So that we are taking the important players of Australia. David Warner, he is the highest run getter in World Cup after Rohit Sharma. Arun Finch, he is playing good knocks. Steve Smith, he failed in this World Cup, but he is a handy batsman. Glenn Maxwell, he should be failed in this World Cup arena. And Pat Cummins, he should be dead bowler, so that he should be at least we expect 2 wickets. Mitchell Starc, no introduction about him. Mark Stonis, he should be a hand with both bat and ball. Jason Bandroff, last 3 matches he's showing good record. And we considering the important players of England. Johnny Bairstow, he scored 2 consecutive hundreds. Ben Stokes, he playing both bat and ball. Joe Root, last 2 knocks he was not better. Jason Roy, after injured, he scoring every match half century. Ian Morgan, better batsman. Jofra Archer, death bowler. Chris Stokes, wicket taking bowler. Mark Wood, death bowler, and he will bowl at the middle overs. So that we are going to Dream 11. This is I'm making my first team, so that I'm taking edit first of all. Firstly, I am taking this team as England favorites because the match will held at England, so that I am taking mostly England batsmen. I am here covering. I am removing. These are my team. Firstly, I am taking David Warner because it's a high class form, and Johnny Bairstow, Steve Smith, Jason Roy, and Ian Morgan. I am taking this team as England favorites because I am taking Johnny Bairstow. He already scored 2 consecutive hundreds. Jason Roy, he matched every plate, he scored 100. I am here leaving Joe Root and Arun Finch because of point credits. And we taking all-rounder Marcus Stonis, and we taking our death bowlers Mitchell Starc, Jofra Archer, Mark Wood. In wicket keeping option, we taking Josh Butler and Patrick Hanscom. So that I am just continue. My captain and vice captain should be Jason Roy and Bairstow. Save team. I am just editing my team and preview of team and explain. Firstly, if England won the toss, England should bat. If Jason Roy and Johnny Bairstow should play at 30 overs, then probably Ian Morgan or Josh Butler should come to play because of hitting of capability, so that Joe Root should not come at 1 down, so that I am leaving him and keeping Josh Butler and Ian Morgan because of hitting. In Australia, I am removing Arun Finch and keeping David Warner in my team. If Jofra Archer has bowled, he will take the wicket of Arun Finch, so that I am leaving. I am keeping Steve Smith in this team because of he comes at 1 down batsman. He was not good form in this World Cup, but I am taking him because he comes at 1 down. If you don't want Steve Smith, you have removed Steve Smith and keep David Warner. That's your choice. But I am preferring my choice as Steve Smith, and I am taking Peter Hanscom because he is a handy batsman and he plays spin very well. So that I am keeping Peter Hanscom, and Marcus Stonis with taking Marcus Stonis because he can bat and bowl. If you consider bowling, Mitchell Starc should bowl at that. Jofra Archer should bowl at that, and Market Hood should bowl at the middle overs and death bowling. This is my team. I am taking England as favourite, so that I am keeping Jason Roy as captain and Johnny Bairstow as vice captain. This is my first team, and I am going to my second team. This team also I'm just taking. If you see the preview, I just say my preview about this team. Firstly, uh, Jason Roy, again my team Jason Roy should be captain because he already scored 300s against Australia. He showed clear dominance against Australia. So that I am keeping another time Johnny Jason Roy as my captain. And here I am reviewing. And here I am removing John Bairstow because he already scored two consecutive centuries. So he is good form, but I am removing. We consider Rohit Sharma also. He scored 300, but in semi-final one he failed. So that I am reviewing, considering that I am removing him and keeping Joe Root is my vice captain. This is my three England best batsmen I am keeping in. And also I am removing this team David Warner and Arun Finch because initial wicket should be falling. If England bat first, pressure comes in, they will give the wickets to Joe Fraser or Kiswak. So that I am keeping their middle order batsmen. If you consider Peter Hanscom, Alex Cage, Steve Smith, Marcus Stoney, they all are comes in middle order. So that we are keeping their batsmen and removing removing Finch and David Warner. This is this four. I am keeping four teams. These four teams are my Grand League teams. So that I am trying somewhat different. This is my second team. This is my third team. This team I should be playing somewhat different. If you consider the league matches, Arun Finch scored 100 and David Warner scored 53 runs. So that I am keeping him captain and vice captain. Here I am removing Johnny Bairstow because I already covered two teams as a captain. So that I am removing Jason Roy in this team, and also I am removing Joe Root because he has state again at Pat Cummins. So that I just want to edit this team. Points is somewhat less. So that I am taking I am removing Ben Stokes. There is no option. I am keeping my team Mark Hood, and we consider Marcus Stonis, and also we just want to remove this is this team I am considered as England as favourite. So that I just keep this team. Pat Cummins has a better record against Root. So that I am removing Joe Root this team to take the wicket of Joe Root. This is my Australia. I am considering this Australia would bat first. This is my team, and Pete Hanscom should be handy with. So that this is my team, and if you want, keep Marcus Stonis in place of Maxwell. This is our third team, and this is my fourth team. This team I am considering very different too. This was a semi-final too. So that there was so much pressure. Of course, it was batting pitch. If the pressure comes in, scores are should be low. So that I am covering maximum bowlers in this team. All the people should go with maximum batsmen, but we keeping this team as bowlers because somewhat pressure comes in place. So that I am keeping bowlers in this team. I am reviewing this. I am keeping this team as consistent players. If you consider this World Cup, Alex Curry scored almost every match. So that I am keeping Alex Curry is my preference as captain. If you consider the Peter Hanscom, he first match against World Cup, but he played handy knowledge against previous innings. So that he should be in my playing 11. These are my death bowling options, and I am keeping Ben Stokes as my vice captain because he should be handy with bat and ball. And I am taking Jason Roy because he has better records against Australia, and Ian Morgan. He was a captain, so that I think he usefully plays better knock. This is my fifth team. It's a major Grand League team, so that I am covering most bowlers. I am creating my fifth team. This is a head-to-head team, so that this is a batting pitch. So that I want to cover maximum batsmen. So that I am taking David Warner, Arun Finch, Johnny Bairstow, Jason Roy. These are the most batsmen because this is batting pitch. They are better records also. If you think all rounders, I am going with if you taking bowling, I will keeping my death bowlers Mitchell Starc, Joffer Archer, and Mark Wood. He can bowl at middle and the later part of their innings. If you consider the wicket keeping options, I am taking Butler because he comes at hitting in last. If Jason Roy or Butler, if Jason Roy and Johnny Basso should play better. If all rounder, I am considering Ben Stokes should be my option, or remove and keep Marcus Stoneys because of point rates is less, and also I am keeping Patrick Cummins because of the points issue, and we taking the bowling Chris Oakes is my option. This is I am keeping most batsmen in my option, and I am taking Johnny Bairstow. Jason Roy is my captain another time because he has good record against Australia. And if you consider vice captain, you should go with David Warner because he had he in World Cup he playing different knocks. He's just playing with very slow. He just playing his intent, so that I am keeping David Warner as my captain. This is my team. Because of points issue, I am just removing Ben Stokes and taking Josh Butler because he is capable of hitting, so that I am taking Josh Butler. And in this team, we want to remove Chris Oakes because he bowled at the initial overs, so that I am removing him and keeping Ian Morgan because he's better option to bat. This is my team. This is a head-to-head team, major team. This team should probably click. This is the fifth team. This should be probably keep. This team I should cover maximum all batsmen, and this is the best team. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, share, and comment.